Look, man, I'm really getting tired of people comparing every non-American from New Japan to AJ Styles. Every time there's a rumor they might jump ship to the World Wrestling Federation. It's really lazy. That's like lazy booking. Dog, that's lazy fantasy booking, really. You can't compare everybody to AJ Styles. He is special. He was the exception to the rule. It's like, why do people think New Japan made his career? It did not. His time over there, that was a pit stop. That was a small stint. They did not make him into a megastar. It was TNA, Impact Wrestling. Okay, by your logic, right? That's like saying New Japan made Brock Lesnar into a megastar. Right? That's like saying they made Kurt Angle into a megastar. No, bro, it was a goddamn pit stop. A small stint. That's it. They did not make or break AJ's career. The hell are you talking about? But I hate when people compare Kenny Omega to AJ. That's like very disrespectful. It's like, this has been going on for the past 7 years. Past 7 years, ever since there was rumors that Omega might go to the WWF, right? All these marks, smart marks, saying he is going to be booked like AJ Styles. Dude, 7 years later, people are still saying that. He's 40 years old, bro. He's 40. That ship has sailed. He's not AJ. Let's say he does go. You think he's going to be booked like AJ Styles at 40 years old? Dog, he's going to have a Scott Steiner-like run. I guarantee it. I bet anything he will be the next Scott Steiner if he goes there, or the next thing. He will be used to put people over. He will be the next Scott Steiner. Because this guy gets hurt all the time. Just like Scott Steiner when he got signed. That's his future. But we need to crack down on, please, it's so lazy, comparing everybody to AJ Styles. It's like, Kenny is not AJ. People know who AJ is. Look, let me tell you a fun fact. Before AJ got signed, I was not watching the product for like 5 years. Then I went on YouTube. Then I saw a clip of AJ Styles at the World Rumble. He made his long-awaited debut. I was like, hold on. That's AJ. I'm like, hold on, bro. That's AJ from TNA? I didn't say, oh, that's AJ from New Japan. No, because I didn't know what a New Japan was, bro. Look, I watched TNA for a whole decade, so I knew who AJ was when I saw him. Because I was a casual fan. So just imagine other fans when they first saw him. That's why AJ got the huge pop. People think that pop came from New Japan. I'm like, no, it did not. Like, bro, Bronson Reed has been wrestling for New Japan for almost a year. How come he gets no pops? So yes, when it came to AJ, his pop came from wrestling for TNA for a whole decade. Dog, AJ was on Spike TV in front of millions of people wrestling ex-WWF guys. This dude was with Sting, Ric Flair, tons of legends, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Booker T, Steiner. AJ had exposure to millions of people for a decade over in TNA. That's why people knew who he was at the Royal Rumble. That's why. AJ was the face of TNA for a whole decade. Listen, there's a reason why AJ did not go to NXT, because AJ had a big name already. AJ was a star from TNA. People knew who he was already, so why should he go to NXT? Right? He was with Sting for a decade, man, so we knew who the hell he was. So you can't compare him to Omega. That's dumb. Dog, there's people that still don't know who Kenny Omega is. Listen, Omega has been on TNT for the past 3 years. And still, a lot of people don't know who he is. So calm down on, oh, he's going to get an AJ Styles like push. I'm like, bro, that's lazy. It's like, dude, people say that Jay White is going to get an AJ push. I'm like, dog, he's not AJ. It's like people say, oh, Will Ospreay will get a AJ push, or Juice Robinson will get a AJ push. So I'm saying, see, that's a stupid trend. Because, like, you are comparing every non-American who wrestles in New Japan to AJ. It's like, you think everybody that will get the AJ push? Like, that's really stupid. Look, if Omega goes to the WWF, he's not going to be AJ. Dog, he's 40. Okay? He's 40 and he has a banged up body. That's not going to happen, and he's not as over as AJ. He's not as well known as AJ. Still, a lot of people don't know who Kenny Omega is. Hence why AJ has more followers on social media than Kenny Omega. Let that sink in. So, this is why I hate these comparisons. When it came to AJ, AJ will go down as the greatest TNA wrestler of all time. That dude was the face of that brand for a decade, man. So he had experience being on big time TV for a whole decade. So that's different. Omega, dog, he missed the boat. He's not as hot as he once was. So why would he be the next AJ? Dog, he's 40 years old, and let's say he does go there, right? Listen, Omega will be used as a mid-card guy to an upper mid-card guy. He won't be a top guy. He won't be a main eventer, and he will not be a world champion. That's not going to happen. Maybe US champion, maybe IC champion, but he's not going to be a world champion. That's stupid. Dog, his body can barely last in all elite wrestling. Dog, they don't wrestle house shows. Their top stars, they wrestle once a week. So if he goes to Raw, SmackDown, dog, he has to wrestle multiple times per week. With his reckless style, he's not gonna last. Like I said, he will be the next Scott Steiner. Or the next Sting. If he goes there. So please, he's not AJ Styles. Nobody is AJ. AJ is special. AJ is one of one. He is one of a kind. I have been a fan of AJ since he was in WCW. Listen, AJ is a star. He was surrounded by ex-guys for the WWF. That's why his name got bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's like, man, I hate when people say if he goes there, maybe they can reunite the Bullet Club. I'm like, my God, man. Can we please bury and kill the Bullet Club for the last time? The Bullet Club is dead. It's a dead faction. Nobody cares about it. It's dead. If people barely care about it with AJ and the goddamn Good Brothers and Finn Balor, what makes you think Omega will be any better? Dog, nobody cares about the Bullet Club. It's dead. Hell, when it came to All Elite Wrestling, they tried to reunite the goddamn Bullet Club, and guess what? Nobody cared. So stop it. Nobody cares about the goddamn Bullet Club, man. It's dead. That group was a fad. That's it. That group was a phase. Now it's dead. Nobody cares about it. So when he goes there, they would not reunite no goddamn Bullet Club. Dog, every guy in that group is over 40 years old now. So what are we doing here? Reliving our goddamn glory years? The hell? It's a dead faction. But when Omega does go there, like I said, he will be a solid mid-card guy. That's it. AJ is one of a kind. Omega will never be AJ. Ever. That guy, he missed the boat. Omega, he should have went back in 2018. Omega should have left for the WWF 4 years ago. So he is a dumbass. He missed the boat. Now he's no longer hot. He's older. He's banged up. He's not as over as he once was. He screwed up. Omega screwed Omega. So yes, when he comes, he should be a mid-card guy. And honestly, I don't view him as a all-elite wrestling guy. I see him as a New Japan guy. That's where he made his name. That's where he became a star. That's where he had his best years. So if he was to be a mid-card guy, it's not going to scare away other guys from all elite wrestling. Because the bottom line is, there's a lot of guys on that roster who do not like Omega and who will not miss him if he leaves. It's sad, man. Every 6 feet guy who's not Japanese, who wrestles in New Japan, you guys want to compare them to AJ Styles. Like every guy who does flips and kicks and dives over there, you want to compare to AJ Styles. I'm like, bro, when AJ was in his prime, he wasn't known for flips and kicks and dives. When he did it, it actually meant something. He wasn't no damn spot monkey. When AJ did flips and dives and kicks, his flips actually meant something. You see, when AJ was doing all his flips and dives and kicks against Angle, Abyss, guys like that, those moves actually meant something. He was trying to hurt his opponent. He was not trying to pop the audience as a goddamn spot monkey. That's the difference, right? And here is another reason why Omega is not AJ. At least AJ didn't take shots at the WWF for almost a goddamn decade like Omega. Omega was a bad influence on Cody Rhodes, right? He was always known for taking shots at that company. He even took shots on Hardaway that was booking Shinsuke, right? Omega thought that was going to be him if he was to go there. So this dude has been taking shots left and right. He called all the guys from NXT jobbers, remember? You see, Cody Rhodes was different. Cody is a homegrown talent. People love Cody Rhodes. People was dying for him to come back, but not Omega. Omega has no connection with that audience. So why would they cheer him? Cody had history with his old company. So that's why Cody has that mega push, because he was a son coming back home. That's the difference. Omega has no history. He's an outsider. So why would they give him some kind of push? And based on the fact that, dude, the past 10 years, he's been talking crap about that company. It's like, this dude is about to be 40 and now he just want to come to the WWF now? Like, huh? Why didn't you come 4 years ago? Like, bro, you are past your prime now, bro. I'm sorry. If he's past his prime, why would they give him some kind of push? Especially with his mouth. This dude has been talking reckless for the past 5 years, man. Hell no, he ain't getting no push. At least AJ was on his best behavior for the past 10, 15 years when he was with TNA. That's the difference. AJ was not disrespectful. Omega was always disrespectful. And by your logic saying Omega will be the next AJ, that means you're saying Omega will be a Hall of Famer at 40 years old? Like, you people are not thinking straight. AJ will be a Hall of Famer when he retires. So you're saying Omega will be inducted into the Hall of Fame for that company? Bro, he's past his prime. He's past his freaking due date. It's like, it's not gonna happen. You think Omega will have a Hall of Fame career for Raw or freaking SmackDown at his age? No, it's not gonna happen. It's like, first of all, you gotta build him up. And second, dog, half that audience don't know who the hell he is, bro. That's the main difference. Like I said, he is a mid-card guy, not a main eventer. Omega will be a mid-card guy fighting for IC championships. That's it. He's not going to be some kind of main eventer. He might get maybe 4 main events just to be nice, but then he's going back to that mid-card. Dog, that means that Triple H will have to give him a push from 40 years old to 45. That's not going to happen. Like, bro, there's not enough time for Omega to have a AJ Styles-like career. Are you serious? AJ came when he was like in his 30s. Omega's coming when he's 40 years old. Like, huh? He's not AJ. So stop with the goddamn comparisons. There's only one AJ. Look, hold on. Finn Balor is not AJ. Hold on. I don't think Omega will have a Finn Balor-like career. That should be your goddamn starting point. Omega will not have a Finn Balor career. Hell, Finn Balor has not had a AJ Styles-like run. So what makes you think Omega will? See, you don't talk about that. He won't be Finn Balor. Let that sink in for just 1 second. Omega will not be Finn Balor. And that's sad. So stop with the AJ Styles comparisons. Okay, I'm done.